New phone.
Huh?
New phone.
Okay.
I don't like them though.
Hello and welcome back to round 4 of the Thursday Night Modern League. I'm Robert Meadows, joined by my co-host Jake Valentine.
This is the fourth and final round. We have Bernie Wynn on camera for real this time with his Grixis Pyromancer deck versus Scott Hickman on Affinity. Rob, who do you like in this matchup?
K-Command.
You like Kill Command? Seems like a pretty darn good card against a deck that has lots of cheap artifacts.
And so K-Command against Affinity is a 2-for-1.
Yeah, deal 2 damage and destroy artifacts. Seems pretty good, and you get a lock out of it as Bernie went on the play. Seems really important here. This starts off with just a Scalding Tarn.
I mean, it's turn 1 bolt. Oh, wow.
Or push. Scott, so far so good. He's got a Signal Pest. He's got, is that an Aether Vial?
No, that's a Hope of Geetherpid.
Oh! You know, Hope of Gearpore? Oh, Scott is just...
Oh, God. He messed up.
So you're saying he should have played a Springleaf first?
Yes. Actually, yeah. Because playing Springleaf, it's just a minor thing. But, like, playing Springleaf first, make it so, like, your dude can't die to a removal spell like it's about to right here.
Bernie's going to bolt with the Springleaf on the stack, and Scott's going to be a card short. Yep. Down goes the Signal Pest. Bernie, you see the... Colon's command in hand, ready to go. So now Scott, instead of getting another card on the battlefield, this turn just going to end as Bernie looks like he drew a Polluted Delta for the turn.
Yep.
He's going to play Selling Turn though and pass it back. So Ornithopter there for Scott. Now he has the ability to play some stuff with that Springleaf Drone. You see a Signal Pest. There's the Hope of Gearpore, the whenever it deals combat damage to a player, he can sack it, and Bernie is no longer going to play non-creature spells for the rest of the turn.
That card's in my EDH deck.
How do you feel? How do you feel like it's going to fare in this matchup?
Huh?
How do you think it's going to do in this matchup?
It's going to die.
It's going to die.
It's going to die.
Would you, Bernie? Would you rather kill the Hope or the Gearport or the Signal Pest?
Everything's going to die. It doesn't matter.
Everything's going to die. Okay.
I mean, I don't know what else to say. Everything's going to die.
Bernie Wynn, killer of everything.
Bernie Wynn, destroyer of the world.
So we know he has land number 3 and the
K-Command.
K-Command in hand.
Wait,
what do you
how we know we have K-Command?
I saw it.
What about the land number 3?
I saw the Polluted Delta.
I mean, okay. So, oh yeah, he does. I mean, we can just bolt whatever and then K-Command his board.
We got a bolt on the Hope of Gearpore. So
yep.
Down it goes.
You could save like the Culligan command for like a more like bigger threat. Like I'm not saying like Burn should just K command right here. I'm just saying like Scott's going to get K command and it's going to feel terrible.
You get rid of the creatures, you get rid of the Monk's Opal.
No,
just
like
wait to see what he plays.
Yeah. Like Bernie's under no pressure right now. Like, there's no point in just K commanding this stupid board right here.
Bernie is not undefeated. He both these players are 2-1. Scott's gonna jam in for.
Now he may be tempted to K command here, but there's
no reason. He's under 0 pressure.
Yeah, it's just 1, and like Scott's thinking the coast is clear. Now this is something you could logic knot if you want to.
I think he does.
Yeah, like instead of just like wasting the K command, you just like say you can just like effectively logic knot the threat right here.
No, he lets it resolve.
Oh, okay, he lets it resolves. Okay.
And now he's gonna fetch.
Okay, so now I kind of see why Bernie let this resolve, because if he draws like a Pyromancer, it's a lot easier to like double spell in the turn where you cast Pyromancer and hold up Logic Knot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like I'm just trying to think. Like
he also has a Delve card in hand. Not sure if it's like a Murderous Cut or if it's a Tassiger.
No, it's a Murderous Cut. I'm pretty sure. Like Murderous Cut, no, Tassiger and Logic Knot is a wombo combo. Let me tell you.
He just has literally all removal spells.
Blow Up and Shock Signal Pest, probably.
Yep, that's the exact lineup play Bernie chooses. Scott's board is still pretty
yeah, that's a Murderous Cut.
minuscule. Draw for turn as a search. As
yeah, see, now,
contact.
like, he can, like, go search and hold up
Yes.
Logic Knot. Like, this is, like, probably why Bernie went K-Command.
The important thing, too, is he only has 6 cards in a graveyard. How important do you feel like it is for Bernie to flip this Searcher's Camp?
In this matchup, not a whole lot. Now, like, Bernie does have the Logic Knot for 2 instead of 1.
Midair, we hit 5 subs tonight. So
no,
I have
only
to write
1.
an essay.
Yeah, he only has his,
We'll hit the 5 subs tonight, so I have to write an essay next week and read it out loud. Here's a Master of Ethereum.
So we got a Logic Knot for 2, so we probably just want to get, like, the 2 lands.
Get those lands out of there. It's going to hold off on flipping that search, but I feel like Bernie's A-okay with that.
Like, search is fine so early on. Like, it doesn't provide any cards advantage, it just provides card filter. Like, card selection.
Yeah. I feel like he's at a state of the game when Scott's out of cards in hand. Oh, he lets it resolve. I feel like Bernie just...
Oh, he's just going to murderous cut it.
I feel like he's just still content with keeping that Logic Knot in his hand. So that was a Master. Bernie's going to take 1. Scott goes up 1. So 21 to 14 now. Bernie on the upkeep sees that Jace the Mind Sculptor. And with Scott out of cards and not really a threatening board, I feel like it's pretty safe.
You can just, like, uptick infinitely.
Yeah. Because all Scott can do is deal 1 damage, and if Bernie's going to let Scott draw some cards...
He's going to draw cards. I can't read Bernie.
He sees... I mean, I feel like both players are strong here just because, you know, either he Fate Seals Scott out of the game indefinitely, or he gets to Brainstorm.
Yeah, so, like, I understand Brainstorm here. You just want to see more cards and get more options.
He has the option to... it's interesting because... He sees Ghost Quarter fetch Tasigur for all the Brainstorm. He has a Logic Knot in hand, so if he really wants to, he can fetch away the top of his deck and deploy Tasigur.
I kind of like holding up Ghost Quarter right now.
He might be doing that. I mean, why do you hold Ghost Quarter? You can't kill the only land on Scott's board.
Well, Ghost Quarter in this matchup is just a removal spell.
But he can't get rid of the Citadel.
It's for future. It's for the future.
You'd rather invest in the future than get a 4 or 5 on board currently?
It doesn't protect Jace. Does it?
What, Tasigur?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess single pass. No. Here's 3 minute, 4 minute. So that's champion. That seems pretty good. Nice little top deck there from Scott. Gives you the argument of maybe Bernie should have Fate Sealed, but I mean, Bernie knows what he's doing. He is currently the leader in our Modern League.
Does he know what he's doing?
Yeah, I feel like Bernie has a pretty solid plan here. He does need something to deal with that edge champion, and ironically, Logic Knot would have been the perfect answer to it.
Or Fate Sealing.
Or Fate Sealing, yeah, that's pretty fair. It's pretty tempting, I will say, to Brainstorm on the board like this against Affinity with no cards in hand.
It's because, like, you just want to, like, net a card every time you Brainstorm.
He's Brainstorming again. He sees Dreadbore, Fatal Push, and Snapcaster Mage.
So this may be the way Bernie gets out of this.
Well, he still can't get rid of the art. Well, so he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. He has the option. Oh, can he get rid of all the artifacts?
No.
He can push. Well, he got rid of the dumps, the Snapcaster, and the Dreadbore. This is 3 mana. Total of 6. Delving away. Here's a Tasigur. So Jace is going to bite the dust here. So Bernie is currently Brainstorm locked, but he has some pretty good cards on top of his deck in form of removal and Snapcaster Mage. Bolt and K command still in the bin.
Yep.
So between that, I mean, he has a push in hand still. Here is a... Is that an Arbor Ravager?
Yeah, so it didn't matter if, like, Bernie would have Fate Sealed.
Scott's draws have been pretty strong.
You can't beat the top of the deck.
He has... Bernie does have the Logic Knot, though.
I would feel kind of forced to Logic Knot here.
Yeah, he can Logic Knot for 2. He loses the Colon's command, but, I mean, I feel like that's a cost worth having. As much as it would suck to seal the deal with this Edge Champion somehow, I mean, Bernie can only get rid of 2 artifacts and there's still 3 on the board. There's no Arcbound Ravager in play.
The way you beat this Edge Champion is you just race it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, he's ignoring the Jace.
I don't know about that. That seems pretty risky.
That seems pretty loose.
Now,
okay, never mind.
Because I was going to say, Bernie would have the option to bounce on some of Jace and then push, snap, push.
Yeah.
Here's an attack for 4 from Bernie. I mean, Tasigur's not going to block. Scott takes 4 down to 15.
So
push, snap, push available from Bernie, but still.
And snap Logic Knot.
That is true. I think we're going to see snap Logic Knot here. Bernie is scratching his head. Scott's straws have been straight fire.
Hot fire, as the kids say. So what we may see here is a push on the Vault Scourge, and a snap, Caster Mage, flashback Logic Knot, delve the Dreadbore, and the Jason Mind Sculptor. I think that's exactly what he's lined up his mana to do.
This is 2 mana first. I think we're going to see snap Logic Knot first.
Yep.
Here's snap Caster Mage. This is a Logic Knot for 2.
Exactly the play I said.
Ravager number 2 gets countered. Here's an attack.
Yep.
Burns gonna push away the Vault Vault Scourge. Birdie down to 9, Scott to 16. Birdie bends up to the Delta, draws a
Pyro's fine. Pyro's
pretty good. No cards in hand, but still pretty good.
Like, Pyro's okay. Like,
here's the important thing though. Bernie's clock
is faster. But like,
Scott just took 6 down to 10, and here comes the Pyromancer's backup.
I mean, if Scott's draw has been anything, he's just going to draw hot fire right here. Okay, he finally doesn't.
Spire Industry.
He does not draw hot fire for once. I just passed.
Bernie's Ghost Quarter has been turned on.
I mean, it technically was on the entire time.
Yeah, it just had no targets.
I mean, yes, it did it. Darksteel Citadel.
I don't think you want to target that. Looks like Bernie has a Snapcaster Mage off the top. He's going to keep it.
But, like, so right now, Scott's going to be taking 4 turn.
You see activation of Tasker revealing Snapcaster Mage and Opt.
I say you give him Opt.
Absolutely give him Opt.
Yeah.
Bernie's going to Opt. He's going to Scry. He's going to draw.
A Snapcaster Mage.
So long as he remembers his trigger, he's going to get a Elemental as well.
I kind of don't want a Snapcaster Mage here.
Neither do I.
Especially like a second one.
He does apply a little bit more pressure. As Scott once again draws Ace.
Oh, there's a good. Now it's turned on.
Very good Ghost Quarter target now. Bernie with the trick on the stack. It looks like he's a Thought Scour himself. So it's like they don't have 2 Snapcasters, have a Thought Scour.
Okay, one card was a Thought Scour.
This seems much better now.
So like now, like Bernie won't have to like keep
Remand
answering.
Snapcaster.
Wow, all 4 snaps.
Draws a
Opt.
Looks like an Opt. He's got 7 cards in the bin. He's gonna flip Escanta. He's a been a Fatal Push. That card here. That card not doing so hot here.
Yeah, he wants like Lightning Bolts.
He wants Cold God's Commander Bolt. Yeah.
Remand is a redraw basically.
Remand not the best card against Affinity.
It's probably going to be taken out.
Shocked.
Pay 1 red, deal 2.
Would not be surprised to see Bernie Opt. He's gonna jam in first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Game with a big 4/5 and the 2/1.
Alright, take 2, good
Scott's
9.
gonna take 2, go to 9. Throw the Pro Colors in front of the 4/5. Bernie just passes. Bernie in a great position. Steel Champion the draw there from Scott. Would not be surprised to see Snap Push. He actually has the option to remand Snap Push, but he's going to opt first. Like a Thought Seize, bottoms that.
Thought Seize seems kind of bad.
Draws a Mountain.
Mountain's great.
Is it?
No.
So would you rather opt there or remand in the Snap Push? Well, he's going to remand here.
Did you draw a Mana Leak?
He did draw a Mana Leak.
Oh my. Bernie, you luck sack.
Birdie firing on all cylinders now.
Bernie navigated his game very carefully.
Yes, he did. He had a plan. He stuck to it. He trusted his plan, and now looks like he's going to ride that plan to victory.
Chaka 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 choo choo. Yep. Man, Bernie's board is looking worse than mine typically.
What do you say that for? Birdie's board looks pretty good.
I meant like organization-wise.
I would say that both of you are probably better than Hunter Husko Fugit's organization skills in his board.
That's fair.
All right, Bernie's just way ahead in this game now.
Would you say that?
Absolutely, yeah.
Are you sure?
Here's the Snapcaster Mage. He's gonna probably push the Ornithopter. Yes, he will. I imagine this is the end of Scott's turn.
Yeah.
Nope, this is on his turn. He's going to attack with a lot of things.
Seems good.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's got lethal damage. Even with the Testicle blocked, Bernie Wynn takes game 1 over Affinity. Scott had some pretty good draws there after the Jace resolved. Jace did not look too good, but Bernie was okay with that. Jace helped dig some of the answers, and
Yeah.
Bernie able to find the Pyromancer, get a bunch of idiots, and turn the idiots sideways to victory. So now if you're Scott, after seeing Bernie able to turn the corner after drawing Champion Ravager, what's your plan here?
Whatever granny mid-range stuff I have in my sideboard comes in.
So you want to not be as fast, even on play, you don't want to be fast and explosive, you want to be able to do a little more mid-rangey?
Because, like, the game's probably going to go long since they have enough disruption normally. Like, you bring in your Bitter Blossom.
So you're expecting, since Bernie has so much removal, that the game's going to long no matter what you do?
Yeah, it depends. I don't really know. Like, maybe, like, game 1, you go try to go aggressive.
Yeah, again, he's on the play here, so he has that advantage too.
Yep. Or like you can just like try and get your granny sideboard cards that are very hard to deal with, like Aether Grid, Bitter Blossom.
In the middle of this Bernie, I imagine he's taking out some Thoughtseizes, some remands. You see remands being Mana Link being taken out 2.
So, are you doing a Cincinnati beer run?
I'm not doing the beer run, no.
Huh?
I am not doing the beer run.
Why not?
I'm lazy. Is that a fair excuse?
No. No, it's not.
Oh, too bad.
I mean, I should like start training for beer runs.
Do it, man. What's holding you back?
I'm lazy.
See, it's being lazy is a thing.
Yeah.
But looks like both players are happy with the cyber option. Saw Bernie take out some counter spells and Thoughtseizes. No surprises there. Bernie does not care about things resolving, especially since Scott's stuff is so cheap and efficient. It's not going to matter. I saw Scott has some Spell Pierces coming in now.
Yeah, okay, that also comes in.
Is that some Shaper's Servants?
Yeah, that card's great.
I imagine it's pretty good against the modern removal deck. I think I saw Blood Moon in there too, as well as a Rest in Peace. So knowing what players have boarded in, how do you...
Thunderchuck!
Thunderchuck, thank you so much for the follow. Thanks for being one of 115 people currently tuning in for the 4th and final round of Thursday Night Modern. And don't forget, tomorrow, Friday Night Modern, we got 5 rounds of some hot FNM Modern action. There's pretty much always a really good turnout of our FNM Modern crowd here. And Saturday, we have a standard PPTQ. Should have about 5 or 6 rounds of Swiss before we cut to a top 8. Should be a lot of fun. It's the first PPTQ of Dominaria Standard Season.
Yeah.
And of course, we can't do these great commentated events. We do it 4 nights a week. Sometimes with PPTQs, do it 5 nights a week. Can't do it without your support. We thank you so much for doing that. If you want to support us, be sure to give us a sub here on Twitch. You can do that by just hitting the sub button, giving us a $5. If you happen to be an Amazon Prime member, don't forget, as long as your account's linked up with your Twitch account, you get that free Prime sub every month. And also, of course, special shout out to our patrons. You can check us out at patreon.com/TopDeckProductions if you want to help support regular events like this. We do like to do some more testing sessions. We did 3 weeks of Dominaria standard testing with myself and Justin Gebbing leading up into Dominaria release. We couldn't do that without your support. If you want to join us and give us some continual monthly support for some more original content and help. Excuse me.
Whoa, Wowie
Wowie
Pow.
Wowie Powie Pow coming in with a sub. That's our 6th sub tonight.
Dude, we're on fire. Okay, granted,
good sub night.
Goober did a lot.
Goober, yeah, we couldn't do this without Goober. You were great helping us sub. But, man, it's a pretty good sub tonight.
He subs 4 people?
You did sub 4. I subbed myself because I was due it for the Prime redo.
Yeah.
And then he subbed about 3 people. I think it was 3 or 4.
No, 4. Like... Yeah,
Ron Pally coming up with a Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much for that.
Yep.
Yeah, as I was saying, patreon.com/TopDeckProductions. If you're a $10 patron, you get a draft kit, which is 3 packs of any standard legal sale. If you're local to the Cincinnati area, we'll give it to you. If you're not local, we'll ship it out to you.
If there's an event nearby in your city, I'll hand deliver the packs.
And this man will do it. This man has given $100. It was $100 to Jeff Hoogland, right?
Maybe. I don't want to talk about that. I may have been drinking.
Yeah, wait, but we try to focus in on the live magic. We want to do lots of live magic for you. Do it 4 nights a week. We're looking to add a 5th night at a different store. Hoping to do that to you. I do admittedly want to do some YouTube content with some Magic Arena.
Oh, this is good.
This is a pretty good start for Scott. He has Welding Jar and the Shaper Servant, but not that explosive to start.
I mean, Arcbound.
Wait, is that a Blood Moon in hand?
A what?
I think it's a Blood Moon in hand too.
A blood? No, I think that's a. Wait, that's a Blood Moon.
It's a red card. You see? Oh God, he's got a Blood Moon, but I don't think he can cast it just.
Wait, what's that?
Let's think about next.
Bowmat Carrier?
Bowmat coming. Oh, that's a Bowmat Carrier, and he can go straight into. Oh boy.
This is kind of big.
This is a big start for Scott. Burning down the 19.
What is this?
Looking at a very, very impressive board. Now, Birdie did, I believe he tried a...
Basic Swamp. Basic Swamp is huge if he Blood Moon.
Yes, it is. And there's also Anger Gods up there as well. Birdie draws the Anger. Oh, Scott just lands his Blood Moon. This could be... Well...
Okay, so if it depends if Birdie plays a Blue Delta in his hand.
Well, here's our thing, though.
What?
The Blood Moon will play right in.
Well, like, he can Welding Jar something.
That is true, but, like, still, I feel like the Blood Moon will play right into Bernie's plan because he can steal Anger because his non-basic are Mountain. So, Mountain is not the color of mana he's going to be choked on. So, while it's still a good play for Scott to drop this Blood Moon, the Anger of the Gods may throw a wrench to that. Of course, if Bernie taps out for Anger, we'll make sure we get some of those big dice on that.
Hey, Scott, can you get the big dice for Scott? No, it felt awkward to say.
There we go. We'll make sure those dice are legible for you there. But I mean, I feel the Ravagers will be great protection against this Anger of the Gods. Another Inkmoth Nexus, decent draw, but a little awkward.
So, like, yeah, I like swinging first.
Yes.
Just put another card under the Bowmat Carrier.
Yes.
Hey, okay, he missed a trigger, didn't he?
He did miss the trigger. I don't think it's missable.
I don't know. Check it.
Bowmat Courier missed trigger.
And
pulling up the good old Judge. Right, I'm not a judge. I can't log into that.
Just go to Bowmat Carrier attacks. Oh yeah, they got it.
They got it. They took care of it.
Yeah.
Okay. It is a detrimental trigger, so that means you can't miss it. I believe, correct?
You can't.
Detrimental. Does that mean you can or cannot miss it?
I don't know.
Detrimental. I'm not a judge. Are you a judge?
I thought I tried to be, but I was lazy.
Anyway,
is that Lopi in the background?
it sounds like no. Lopi doesn't live here anymore.
Where does Lopi live?
Cleveland.
Why? I mean, I don't blame him. Cleveland's great.
He's got that family life now. Anyway, this Blood Moon has
The
resolved.
family life?
Yeah. So now the awkward thing about this, Bernie did have the option for a turn 3 Anger of the Gods.
But like, it looked
Not
awkward.
anymore. He's got other awkward thing though. Scott did have access to 2 artifacts in the Inkmoth Nexus. Not anymore, and still, because of that basic swamp, Bernie wasn't able to slam a jamma.
Slam a jamma has been declared. All right, let's see like a cranial plating.
Pretty good. It's a mountain. He draws a mountain. There it is, his mountain.
The beautiful mountain from the hilltop.
So,
I think Bernie's fine here.
yeah, Bernie's absolutely fine. He's a Tassiger. We're going to see the attack.
So like, we're just going to draw 3 cards.
We're going to block. We're going to sack it, draw 3. And we see a Spring Leaf, a Spell Pierce.
Oh, the Spell Pierce is huge.
And there's a Memnite.
The Spell Pierce is going to be huge.
And that Spring Leaf drum is huge because that gives him access to Spell Pierce immediately. He does not have to untap for it anymore. Because previously he tapped out the red for the Mox Opal, but now he has
I don't know why he topped red for the Mox Opal.
It was the only way to add red was Mox Opal.
Hey, Blood Moon, non-basics.
Oh yeah. I'm stupid. He probably did the same thing. Yeah, I can't use Spire for red, so I gotta use Mox Opal.
I love you, Jake. You're adorable.
And then I thought Scour coming in for Bernie.
Just for options.
We see a bolt. We see a bunch of red cards in hand. One of which is the bolt. It's not too good on this board. It's literally going to say, spend 1 mana, have Scott draw a card, because that Welding Jar is still in play too, so he gets to save a creature if he still wants to. Now, it's important to remember that if Bernie plays this Steam Vet's untapped, because then in the rule change, I believe it was the Rivals of Exelon, He's not going to take 2 because it's not a mountain. Because it is a mountain, rather. It's not a steam vents anymore. And I believe Bernie is double-checking that right now with good old Billy Caminos.
What was the difficult?
Bernie, I believe Bernie want to make sure that if he plays his steam vents untapped, he doesn't take 2. Bernie in the tank on this turn. This feels like a very important turn. A little rough for Bernie with both the Welding Jar and the Shaper Servant in play.
Seems about right.
Bernie will play Mountain. Remember, that is a Mountain, not a Steam Vent. He does not take 2 for that. Bernie reading Shaper Servant.
Making sure he doesn't get blown out.
I believe it's called Shaper Servant, right? It is not.
Shaper's Sanctuary.
Shaper's Sanctuary. Not Shaper Salong, Sanctuary. The 1-minute enchantment from Ixalan. Whenever a creature you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, you may draw a card. I sure hope Scott remembers those triggers, because it is May.
Wait, what is Scott doing?
Scott is trying to play around this Anger of the Gods. I don't know.
What?
He had the Spell Pierce available, right?
Yeah.
And he just... There was a Memnite. Not sure why he didn't Spell Pierce that. Robert Meadows is not happy with this play from Scott Hickman. Scott does have a 4/4. I mean, he has friendly drum to play with a Memnite. It is possible Scott was not aware that he has the ability to tap Memnite with Spell Pierce's ability. It is a common misconception, because even though Memnite itself is summon sick, you're tapping it to a different ability, which allows you to tap the summon sick creature. So that it is possible that was the confusion there, as Bernie will play a Pyromancer.
I had to walk away.
Bernie looking pretty good here, especially since Scott's normal access to these 2 infect artifacts. He doesn't have that access to that anymore. That seems pretty important, considering Bernie's removal has not been there as Scott plays a Bowman Courier. And even if Bernie did have massive removal, there's still
a Shaper Sanctuary.
Oh, I was going to say a Welding Jar.
Oh, that too.
So Blood Moon really coming to hinder Scott. He's going. He's going up.
When you don't know how your cards work, that happens.
Yeah, he's going up on this Ravager, this 5/5 Ravager, which right now does not live through combat. Here's a Thought Scour. Bernie's going to get another Elemental. He's going to mill 2. He's going to draw a card. It's a land. Does he have another non-creature? Bernie just going to chump the Ravager for now. Scott. No. Scott cannot do that. Bernie. No. Scott cannot do that. Scott has Blood Moon. Scott does not have any. Oh, wait. No, he does. Never mind. I'm an idiot. No, Scott's good. I'm dumb. I'm being dumb again.
Didn't we just go over this like 2 seconds ago?
We did, yeah. This is the opposite thing. Like, Scott did the Box Bubble instead of the Spire Mountain. And then...
Oh my god, you're adorable. You're adorable.
I am adorable.
This guy...
Being yelled at by our streamer, Scott Jones. It's okay, man. It's my fault. I'm stupid. Welcome back, Teddy. You missed me being stupid.
You missed him being very stupid.
Very, very stupid, yeah. Stupid twice. So anyway, looks like Bernie's coming for the attack. Do not blame him one bit. He's got some non-creature spells in hand.
Yeah, I did walk away for a little bit.
Confirming life totals here.
You just see me walk away?
I saw you walk away, yeah. I didn't miss you, though. It was nice. Oh, Bernie's got the second Pyromancer in hand. That seems disgusting.
Second Pyromancer him?
He's got a second Pyromancer in hand. But the important thing here for Bernie is he has 3 basics in the battlefield. 2 islands, 1 swamp. That seems pretty good against the Blood Moon, and Blood Moon is doing a lot more damage to Scott than his opponent.
Well, when you don't know how your cards work.
I mean, in theory, the Blood Moon is a great idea. You can play Blood Moon on turn 2 or 3.
Well, like, I'm more talking about, like, Scott not knowing...
I mean, the Opal and the Springleaf Drum.
I was like...
Again, the Springleaf Drum is a fair mistake, because if you have a summon sick creature, your gut is, I can't tap it.
Yeah. But, like, still like using the Mox Opal for red when you need a Blood Moon out.
Pirates number 2. Looks like players. Looks like they may have come to an agreement on life totals. When we get that consensus, we'll update it for you.
Land number 5.
Scott plays another mountain. We got confirmed. Scott 13, Bernie at 16.
Yep.
Not looking too good anymore for Scott. He had a great start. He had a fantastic start.
I mean, like, Bernie has not let him actually draw a single card.
No,
like,
he hasn't.
He's let him draw the bare minimum, it seems like.
Scott had a fantastic start, but it's just really awkward. Bernie's non-creature spells are non-removal cards, and that Blood Moon is really coming back to bite Scott. As Bernie plays a mountain of his own. Sells that Bolton. It doesn't do anything on this board other than make some two. I mean, Bolton's not that bad on this board. Deal 3 to Scott, get 2 1/1s. Seems pretty good, but it all depends on what else Bernie has besides that. He does have to find a way to get around this Ravager. He's got a blue card in hand as well. Did not get a good look of it. Cranial plating to draw there from Scott. Not a bad one either, but he has no way to fly over to this board currently. He's just going to pass the turn. Bernie activates Tassiker. Mills over 2 cards. Imagine we'll see Thought Scour. Bernie may have mistapped there. He got the anger. Draws for turn. I think a black card might be Collective Brutality. That or maybe... No, it's Liliana the Last Hope. And then at Tasker activation, Bernie again not allowing him to have access to blue mana. So I imagine Scott just gives him the card he cannot cast, which is Thought Scour.
Yeah, Thought Scour.
It's Thought Scour. Little surprise there from Bernie.
This Arcbound Ravager is holding up the fort.
I don't know why he's doing the 2 mana, because he has to do... It's 2...
Blue. It's
Simic, right?
Yeah, so Simic 2.
This is even a standard card. I should know what the standard card did.
I played against you once.
Man, that Sultai control deck, that was great.
No, that was when I was on Blue Red Prowess.
What was I playing back then? Was it Abzan?
Yeah.
No.
It was like...
Tassiker was in that deck, too.
When Abzan?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just remember like, I want a Granny card in my sideboard. I want to play Tassiger.
In Blue Red Prowess?
Yeah, because you could get to the black mana easily.
That's true. That was a stupid format.
The mana in the format was insane.
It's like a bolt to Scott's face here. Scott does have 10. Bernie got some more tokens.
I was still mad. Rochella didn't put me on camera that night. It's like, I'm playing Blue Red Prowess. This deck's sweet. Am I wrong?
It was a pretty sweet deck. You know, this is a pretty sweet attack from Bernie, and Scott's just going to scoop him up. Bernie win.
Yep.
Off the back of some young Pyro managers, gets this match 2-0 over Scott Hickman.
Yep.
Again, Scott had a really good draw, opening draw both games, but just game 1 he couldn't seal the deal against the Jace and the Tassiker.
Yep.
Bernie had the Tassiker game 1, right? Yeah, he did against Champion.
So,
his Champion was pretty good, but
Scott needed a good draw when Bernie was tapped out or had no cards in hand. He needed a good draw, one of those, like 3 good draws in a row, not 2.
Scott's undoing there was his own Blood Moon, as we're about to bring him back
and like
to wrap up
Spell Pierce and all that jazz.
Yeah, Spell Pierce would have been pretty decent there.
Yeah.
Scott feel like he had a good grip of the game, just fell away from him.
Yeah, casting the what's that card? The Learning Leaf Jump for Extended Creature would have been huge.
Yeah. When he
yeah, I want to talk to.
He cast a single pest and then tried to resolve a Spring Leaf Drum as a result. Bernie.
Yeah, I want to talk to. I want to. If Bernie doesn't tell him, I'll talk to him.
Yeah, I imagine Bernie's really not letting him know that, hey, FYI.
Yeah, maybe it depends.
I mean, in the deck Affinity, it's important to sequence your cards correctly.
Yeah.
It's important to know that Spire of Industry is a mountain with Blood Moon in play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that is, we have seen many times here on this stream itself, people losing to their own Blood Moons, and I feel like that was the case. I mean, to be fair, you have to expect, you saw so much removal game 1 from Bernie, you have to expect he's going to have it again game 2. But ironically, he didn't.
He had a fair amount. He just never casted it because of the Shapers.
I mean, he had one bolt for the longest time, and then he flipped over some pushes with some milling.
I mean, like he chose his spots.
Yeah, Bernie did a really good job choosing his spots, knowing his line to victory there, and he just took it. Would have been really interesting to see how the game would have turned out had Scott not played Blood Moon, just because again he had a Bolting Jar back up just in case.
Or like
Bernie...
even like Spell Pierce to Anger.
Yeah, but I feel like at that point, Bernie was about to come ahead just because Scott needed some. Once Bernie resolved the Tassiker, I feel like Scott was really behind because Bernie was able to still have the colors he needs and to be able to deploy his threats.
Yeah. Well,
that'll do it for tonight. That's Robert Meadows. He ate a Valakut tonight. Make sure to check out the stream archive of that. He is presumably going to go poop out some cardboard soon. I'm Jake Valentine. Thank you all for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with Friday Night Magic, 5 rounds of modern action. And Saturday, we'll be streaming a standard PPTQ. Again, if you like what you see here, be sure to give us a sub and a follow here on Twitch. You have Amazon Prime. That's a free Twitch sub every month, as long as your Amazon Prime account is linked to us. Be sure to also check us out on YouTube at youtube.com/DropTechProductions. We post all of our archives of streams. You can check out some Dominator standard testing leading into Saturday's PPTQ. That starts at 1:30 Eastern, by the way. Should be about 5 or 6 rounds before I cut the top 8. Tomorrow, FNM Modern starts at 7 Eastern when game 1 of 5 goes live. Also, be sure to check out our Patreon at patreon.com/DropTechProductions for your donations. Let us to keep streaming live Magic. We saw a lot of you be thankful for streaming live Magic over Magic Online. We always appreciate the fans of live Magic. Live Magic is great just because it's interactive. It's imperfect, yes, but it's interactive. I just like Magic live Magic more than Magic Online. But yeah, be sure to check out our Patreon. Let's just do more content, more original stuff, more streaming. But yeah, Robert Meadows is already gone. He ate a Valakut tonight. Next week, next Thursday, thanks to your 6 subs tonight. We always appreciate those 6 subs. I am reading a 1,000-word essay on why Modern is the best format of all time. And again, if you do not know me, I am not looking forward to it. We have a question in chat. What do Prime subs get? We might have to start doing some stuff for your subs on Twitch. I know patrons, if you're a $10 or more patron, you do get 3 free standard packs of any standard set. But we'll have to look into taking care of our subs here on Twitch. Maybe we should give you some exclusive tournament reports. Let us know what we're all doing here competitively. Let you know how the meta looks, because we'll figure stuff in for you. We'll reward stuff for you. I know Matthew Minnie in the chat wants to do some versus videos too. We might give you some exclusive access to those versus videos. But let us know what you want. Reach out on our Facebook page at facebook.com/DropTechProductions. Let us know, hey, if I'm a sub, this is what I'd like to see, because we want to give you what you want. Whether it's me doing something I don't want to do, whether it's him eating Magic cards, or maybe you want some tournament reports, some original content, or something like that, just let us know, and we'll cater to you, because we can't do this without you. With that being said, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow, 7 Eastern, for 5 rounds of some modern action. Thanks for watching, everybody.